Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today is October the 31st. Happy Halloween to those who care about Halloween. I am here today to reconcile the budget for October, and so that's what we're going to be doing today. And don't mind my nails. Anyway, if you would like to see how we did for the month of October, then please keep watching. Okay, so this is my Erin Condren Deluxe Monthly Planner. I just changed the cover, no worries, not a new planner, just a new cover. I think there's a sale going on her website, so check that out. If there is, be sure to use the referral link down in my description box to get $10 off of your first purchase. So I'm flipping to the first page, which is a monthly bills dashboard from the Erin Condren website. And I am just going to use a permanent marker to just check the bills that have been paid, which at this point has been all of them. I have been paying my personal trainer after every session, and that will help with never having a balance, because y'all remember I paid like $540 one month because I like skipped 1 month. It was a mess. So we'll hopefully never have that happen again. Life insurance came out yesterday, which was the last bill. Okay, now let's go ahead and flip to this. So again, we're on the 31st. We had a payday, but it came the 29th because we have Chime. And so we get paid 2 days early with Chime. And so all bills have been paid. And so let's go ahead and see. Let's just see how we did. I'm going to go into my Fudget app on my phone, Fudget, F-U-D-G-E-T, and just pull up this little chart to see, you know, like what we actually did. That was a reminder for my personal training session tomorrow, so that's interesting. So here's a little chart, and these are the numbers that, whew. Okay, so y'all will know why I'm doing that momentarily. Okay, so this is a mid-month check-in. So at the middle of the month, these were the things that had taken place, and this is how we did, like, during the middle of the month. I love doing mid-month check-ins. I think that is prime. If you can't do a weekly check-in, definitely at least one check-in every month, and particularly, you know, during the middle of the month or around the middle of the month. So starting out for income, this is going to be only my income because my husband's income is deposited into an account of its own, and I brought in $5,219.83. So you guys know that we do have combined finances, but currently all of my husband's income is being saved. And basically, you guys, we're pretty much playing catch up. I'm going to do a video about that soon, because I don't think that people like fully understand what 2018 was like for us. It was kind of like, not like a struggle, but it definitely wasn't the easiest. My husband's coming in now, so that's great, so he can hear.
Yes, I am coming home now.
So
I'm here.
This is.
I have arrived.
Forgive him. I typically try to film when he's not here, because it's quiet. But he's here today, so
I'm here now.
So
here now.
Can you please not be ghetto and ratchet in my video, please? Thank you.
Oh, it's a video?
Yeah. Oh, he thought he was on live.
I'm
you
sorry.
thought you. Yeah, you just were ghetto and ratchet in my.
Well,
video.
since it's a video, I'd encourage everybody to go out there and vote. You know, I just voted. I'm a Georgia voter.
That's great.
So, yeah, do your part, do your share, and go vote.
That's so great. I'm so happy for you. You gotta do. Hold on. There you go. Okay, you're just. Oh.
Oh, uh-oh. Sorry.
Please.
This could be in the bloopers.
Please don't stress me out today. Yes, we'll have to
But
take.
you're actually recording, Courtney?
This is a legit video. You can either pull up a seat and hear how we did for the month of October, or hear later, or lounge around the living room, which is right there, so you can hear. But you're here now, so. So if you want to just sit over, pull up a chair.
I'll pull up a chair.
Okay, please. You can just be in the background. I don't mind you. It's just you need to not be ghetto and ratchet in my videos. Okay, moving on to rent/water. This was lower for this month because we had a credit on our account, so it did end up being $514.33. I'm using green when we did better than budgeted, and red to indicate like worse than budgeted, and probably black when we're perfectly on budget, just because it kind of comes off better on camera. I'm sorry this video is like this, you guys. Please forgive me. Okay, so cable/internet. I'm gonna put it as basically on budget because it was literally 1 cent off. So to me, that is on budget. And if you would like to know, like if you want to see the October budget video or the mid-month budget check-in, I will link both of those up there because I'm not going to be like going into detail about all of this stuff. So next up is cell phones. That was perfectly on budget at $85.75. Electricity, you guys, was, let me get my chart back up. Electricity was $164.84. So it's starting to go down. Personal trainer was $90. 30, 60, 90. Yeah, $90. That's right. $90. Because I didn't go the first 2 weeks because he started a new job, and then the next week I didn't want to go, so I just started back last week, I think. Gym was $19.99. Life insurance was $42.19. Car insurance, we did pay car insurance because I adjusted our car insurance premium, and then we had to pay like an excess amount. It's definitely not $62.73 every month. We actually pay every 6 months. So it would probably be like the last one was $666. So I guess if you divided that technically by 6, then our amount every month would be something like $111, something like that. Okay, so moving on to student loans, we did put $241.74 towards my loans, which is the minimum payment, and we actually put no payment towards my husband's student loans because we accidentally paid his student loans twice in September. So technically we didn't put a payment. Business expenses were probably in excess if I had to guess. Not terrible. $399.26, and this is not like regular business expenses. I am basically starting another business, which you guys will find out about in like 2 weeks. So that's why these were so expensive. Next is my allowance, which was $178.58. Next was my husband's allowance, which was, you want to know what your allowance is?
I did.
$136.50.
I went over?
I think that's the most he's ever been over, and we've been budgeting for like a year and a half. And I think that's the most you've ever gone over.
October?
This was October. I think this is the most you've ever gone over. You should be disappointed in yourself.
What did I buy?
You bought a lot of stuff, probably beer and who knows what. But yeah, that's a decent amount.
I want to see an
Your
itemized list.
He wants to see an itemized list.
Yeah, I want to see. That doesn't sound right.
Well, what you could do is you can keep track.
I was actually thinking this was my least amount.
No, boo. You were.
I didn't spend that much money this month.
Look, the money, if you don't keep track, it just gets, it just slips away.
What do you have under my transaction?
I have a bunch of stuff. It's not easy for me to go through it. But yeah, you might want to get your spending under control. We'll just.
Me? So that's the person who has a new package every day. What's this right here?
It's for my new business that I'm starting. The money will come back tenfold. Don't worry about it. That's what I tell them. Probably not going to come back at all, but I'm just kidding. Okay, moving on. Donations/gifts. As you guys know, we donated like $100 to sponsor some girls in the group that I'm in, the mentor group that I'm in. And so that was like a random $100. And then we had a birthday. One of my niece's birthdays was beginning of October, and then we didn't do much after that, as you can tell. That was the middle of the month. So at this point, we have done $196.61. I think we're going to get like a big fat F this month. Hair, I think we stayed under there. Please tell me that we did.
I only got one haircut.
Oh, yeah. But I got my hair done, but that money came out of a savings account. So it never filtered through this, which is why I'm not counting it here. So I don't know. We'll just put black because we're not under budget by any means. Are we? That was like 85. Actually, we'd be perfectly on budget. So I'm gonna put it because technically, because I made the tip like $10 or whatever, so that we could be perfectly on budget. So we actually are at 100, but that hair money actually did not filter through this account. Next is gas. Guess how much our budget was for gas? Well, do you remember?
200.
For gas?
200.
No. It was 140. Guess how much we spent?
200.
146.88. Why didn't you put $6.88 less in your gas tank?
How we went over?
Well, it would have had to be 100.
$6 over.
And 80, yes, yeah, and 88 cents. That.
We put 20 in, so. Like not just now, like that when I
The last time. I know. I'm just kidding. All right. You want to know how much we spent on food?
I did.
Okay, so let me explain to them. We did start keto, so I've been 2 weeks strong. Actually 15 days strong on the keto diet. The keto diet is really not that. Okay, so it's not that expensive because you don't really eat a whole lot. You just eat more foods that are satiating, I think is the proper terminology that I've learned from my coworkers who all basically do keto. But the fact of the matter is when you're starting out, you really do have to buy like some of the products that, some of the ingredients and such that you typically would not use in like your, the meals that you've eaten that included sugar and carbs and stuff. Now I do like no carbs all day. So I have to buy like cocoa powder and like I don't have this kind of stuff. Like I didn't have this kind of stuff. So my first haul was like $150 just to rack up on, ingredients and such. And then I had to go back and I'm spending, just as much on, well, not just as much, but a decent amount on like all of these other things. So not trying to justify it, but I'm just saying it was $743. Oh my gosh.
$743
and 25 cents on food.
On food?
I don't even know did we go on a date I can't.
I don't think we did.
We didn't go on a date? Well, we probably 86 dates because we're going out of town.
Like at a sit down place, I don't think we went at all.
If we went out to eat, it was probably the beginning of the month. We definitely have not gone to eat anywhere like as far as a date in like
we did. We went to that buffet.
We went to a buffet. That was beginning of October. That was about $30. It shouldn't still that. Well, I mean, anyway, we'll talk about it later because we're on camera, I guess. Toiletries. I did rack up on toiletries. Whew. So we're over at $69.19. Maybe we should call in reinforcement, aka my husband's mom, to come back and buy food and toiletries. Anyway, miscellaneous is at $332.15. Travel $210.71. Let's see how much we saved. Now, we saved all of my husband's income. I promise you that we did not spend a single cent from his income that he got in October. We did. The money that I used to get my hair done somehow came out of that account. Maybe that's the card that I used, or maybe that's the card I put on file because I booked it through Style Seat, and we did not use. So I did use it that time, but when he got paid the 15th or whatever and the 30th or whatever, we have not used any of that income for the month of October. So we did save all of that. And as far as savings for my income, how much do you think we've saved, sir? Oh my gosh, we're actually over in savings. We were set to save $1,422.52, and we actually saved
$1,453.
It's not popping up. This is over, right? Let me make sure. $1,441.77, and that is in part due to increased income, as you can see. And also, although this is all types of red and over budget, I did not go to the trainer as much. Electricity was under, rent was under a hair. That's pretty much the only stuff that was under. Everything else was basically over. But yeah, that's pretty much what this account is telling us that what this budget app is telling us that we have in our account, which is about accurate. It might be off like 2 cents or like a few dollars sometimes, but it's pretty accurate. Yeah, so this is how we did for the month of October. This isn't terrible. Let me see. Okay. So business expenses, anytime that I have an opportunity to invest in the business and I know it's like a good move, I'm going to do it. So I don't really beat myself up for that. I'm only over $99 if you really think about it. And that's really his fault, because I was like, well, I can just wait until November to purchase the things that I need to purchase. But he told me to go ahead and, yes, she did. And he told me to go ahead and purchase them. Allowance, I have no words. His allowance, I have no words. Donations and gifts, I do have words. Had we not done the 100 to the girls, we would have been under. So I do have words for that. Gas, we're not that far over. If you really think about it. Food/dates, I do have words for that, because I don't know what we did at the beginning of October, but at the beginning we were only at $3.19. So I mean, I guess that's pretty accurate. I think we've gone out to eat a number of times for that to be so high. Toiletry's not bad, because I did rack up on some things. Miscellaneous is kind of bad. And travel is, here, I can explain for miscellaneous. So I'm going to New York in January for a budget workshop. For some reason, he needs to go. So while my trip was paid for by the people who have invited me, which are the New York planner addicts, he wants to go too. So once they booked my flight, I booked his right after, same flight. So therefore, that was like a miscellaneous expense. Also, I am going on a trip with my friend in January. Also going to New York in January, because that's when that trip is. So therefore, I had to book a flight for that as well. I didn't know we were going to be, I knew that I was going, I just didn't know when we were booking it. And so because we had like an excess amount in this account, I just took it from this account. Otherwise, I would have just taken it from savings. But because we were doing better than we budgeted, I just took it from our main checking account, which is why that account balance is now at roughly $1,441.77. So we didn't do terrible if you really think about it, and we didn't do the greatest either, but we're doing pretty good, I think. I mean, we could be doing worse. And look at all these business expenses that I need to figure out. I don't even know what's what. This isn't like to be hiding this from anybody. I literally need to figure out what went with what, and I think I have some more to add. It's a mess, but I'll figure it out probably. I guess I'll do it like after this video or something. I don't know. I don't really feel like doing it because I have the receipts. I've just been trying to track business expenses here, but anyway, I don't think we did that bad for the month of October. I would love to know how your guys' Octobers have gone, and if you did not check out the November budget with me video, I will link that up here. Be sure to check out that video. That's going to be an interesting month, November. I'm super excited for it. It's tomorrow, so I'm super excited about that. So anyway, I hope that you guys enjoyed this video and you didn't mind the interruptions too much. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys.